What's going on, YouTube family? How are y'all doing today? My name is Lawrence Waller, and I just want to talk to you all today about how I got started in the trash can cleaning business. So I get a lot of questions all the time about how I got started in the industry, how it is. And I just want to come on here and talk to you a little bit about that. So I was prior military, so I was in the Army for 9 years. And once I got out the Army, I decided to become a police officer. So I did that for about 6 years. From there, I decided that I did not want to work for anybody else again. So I opened up my gym. Long story short, about 2 years into having my gym open, my kids, they threw something in our trash can one day. And so about 2 days later, I went outside and I had maggots all over the place on the trash can. And so I live here in Texas, but I'm originally from Virginia, and I grew up in the country. So I've never seen maggots before, except for like on TV or whatever. So when I went outside, I was just like, what the hell? They were all over the place. It was nasty. We always bag our stuff up. But this particular time, my kids had threw something in the trash. So I had maggots all over the place. So here I am, grossed out, not really sure how to kill them or clean them or whatever. And so I put some bleach in there, start spraying them down and cleaning the trash can out. And while I was doing this, in my mind, I'm thinking like, don't nobody clean trash cans? And this was in 2017. So I finished cleaning out the trash can, and later on that night, I'm sitting there on my computer and I'm typing, doing some work for my gym. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to look up and see if there are any trash can cleaning places around here. So I typed it in Google, and a trash can cleaning company actually popped up. It was the manufacturer. And that's when I realized that this was actually a business. So blew my mind. And ever since then, I've been intrigued into purchasing one of these trucks and learning more about this business and stuff. So at the time, just because I had just got the gym, I couldn't afford one of these trucks. These trucks range anywhere between 100,000, and that's on the low end. That's probably if you're buying a used one and stuff. But from 100 all the way up to $200,000, depending on what you're getting and stuff. So for a couple years, I just wanted to get one of these trucks, and I was like, in order for me to get one of these trucks, I'm gonna have to basically generate more revenue. And at the time, the gym was doing okay, but not enough for me to actually go out and purchase a new truck for this business. So in the back of my mind, I always kept it back there that, one day when I do get some money, I'm going to go buy one of these trucks and stuff. So as time went on, so from 2017 to 2022 is when I first bought the truck. But this whole time I was like, man, I hope no one purchase one in the city that I live in. And so in 2022, I was in a position to where I felt like I could take on another business and stuff. I didn't have the capital, so I leveraged my parents' credit scores. So both my parents, they got like 800 credit scores. So put everything in their name, did all the paperwork and all that stuff. And I got them financed for the truck and stuff. Though I do run the business and stuff, everything's all in their name and stuff. So that's how I end up getting the truck. So as far as now, the business itself is, man, I get so many people asking me all the time, like, how do you get into the business? How do you build? Like, it's a lot, man. So over the past 2 years of being in this business, I've learned a lot. I've seen a lot. And this is definitely not the business to jump into if you don't have the capital to. Because I know a lot of people listen to these fake gurus online. Especially, do not listen to these people on YouTube that has all these trash can cleaning videos just for clicks to say, oh, if you get 20 people a day times $20 per trash can, you'll make this much money and you'll have six figures in no time. Like that's a bunch of bull. So I've known so many people who have gotten into this business and within, I kid you not, 3 to 6 months have to end up selling their trucks, trailers, or they just completely get out of the business because they just can't get enough people to actually sign up for the service and stuff. So if you're going to get in this business, I would definitely do my due diligence as to what area you're in and do a survey, put out a poll, go around, ask your neighbors if this is something that they'll actually be interested in. Because the last thing you want to do is make a six-figure investment on something that you may end up selling and not recouping all of your money from. And trust me, I over the past 2 years, I've seen it time after time after time with so many people and stuff. I was fortunate enough to have enough money saved up through my gym that I was able to float this business when I first got it. So I saw a truck for sale in Indiana and I told my gym, I was like, hey, dude, I think I want to get into the trash can cleaning business. I saw one for sale out in Indiana. I'm going to go get it. He was against it. He was like, dude, no, like, just focus on the gym right now. And I think that's what you should do. And me, I'm the type of person that once I put my mind to something, I'm going to go do it anyway. So I was giving him the courtesy to let him know, like, hey, I'm probably going to go get this truck. So he didn't believe me. So anyway, long story short, I worked out the deal with the lady I was buying it from. And I flew out to Indiana. And once I got out there, I talked with her for maybe about an hour or two. I knew nothing about how to work this truck or whatever. She gave me a quick rundown and I jumped in the truck and I drove, I think 16 hours back here to Texas. And once I got here, the very next day I got out and I just started door knocking and stuff. I did no market research. I didn't do any planning. And if you're going to get in this business, please don't do what I did. So yeah, I got here, started door knocking, asking people if they were interested in the service and stuff. And I had about 5 people sign up within like the first week. I didn't have a system in place or whatever. I was writing people's addresses down on a piece of paper and stuff. I didn't have no prices of how much I was going to charge them and anything. So I just knew that I wanted to get this truck and I just thought it was going to do well. So about a month later, I got my first CRM system. I got all that stuff hooked up. I got with a really good lady. Her name is Ashley Bison. If you all are in this industry and you're looking for somebody to do your Facebook marketing, she's really good and stuff. So I got with Ashley. She started helping me get my first customers and stuff. And this was in September. So things were going very, very well. And with this industry, things started to slow down around November, December, I think for everybody, just because it gets cold and not as many people are looking to get their trash cans clean and stuff. So being that I didn't have a whole lot of money, I had to pause with her at the time. And that's when things really got sticky for me because I was just like, man, maybe I should have thought about this before I went and just up and got this truck and stuff. You know, I was under an impression just because there's nobody doing it here, there's all these homes here, I'm going to get it. and just people are going to want to sign up for it. And that is not the case. So that's why I say always do your research. Look at where you're going to be putting this at, because a lot of people, it's still a new industry. So a lot of people don't know about the trash can cleaning and stuff, and especially in today's economy with everything that's going on and stuff, like getting your trash can clean is not at the top of people's list of things to do and stuff. So there's an education behind that and stuff. So again, don't be out here listening to these fake people on YouTube telling you that if you just go get a cleaner from Lowe's or Home Depot and you just clean out these trash cans, you're gonna all of a sudden make all this money. Because if that was the case, then this market would be saturated with people doing this. So it really doesn't work like that and stuff. It takes time to build up this business. I do know some people that's been in it for a while that has about 2,000 plus or more customers, but they didn't do it overnight, and it took them time to build that up. So I've been in it now, like I said, a little bit over 2.5 years. I got a little bit over 200 some recurring customers. So we're slowly building, and I'm excited about, the future and everything it is to come with the business. So how I started to get majority of my customers and stuff, I started making videos on TikTok. So my TikTok handle is @the and I just started putting out videos of me cleaning the trash cans, which there were already people that I saw that had videos that were putting out content of just cleaning videos, but I don't know. They were kind of dry and boring, so I decided to add a little spice to mine. So I mic'd myself up and I started doing commentary, and a lot of people end up liking it. So just literally, I made a 6-minute video. This is when TikTok first came out and said that you can make 10-minute videos and stuff. So I put a 6-minute video out, and I was just like, man, ain't nobody gonna watch this video. And literally like a couple days later, the video had like 5,000 views. And I was like, oh, snap. At this time, I had already put out maybe like 25 to 30 just smaller clip videos and stuff, and I didn't get a whole lot of views and stuff off them. But the 6-minute video, I don't know if they were just trying to push it out or what, but I got 5,000 views, and then the next day it was like 15,000, and then it just kept growing and growing and growing. And within, I would say, 7 to 10 days, I had hit 1 million views on that. And then I just started getting all these followers out of the blue and stuff. So more people in my city started to see my videos. I started making more content and stuff. And that's essentially how I started to build my my business. Now, I know everybody doesn't want to be on camera and stuff. It took me a lot to build up to being on camera and stuff. But in this business, you definitely need money to market. If you're not going to be making any videos and stuff, then you definitely need to be on Facebook doing marketing. Google, like your presence has to be known, because if not, nobody's going to know that you exist. And even after doing this for 2.5 years, I know there's about 200 some thousand plus homes here, and I haven't even probably hit 0.5% of the people here, and I still get people telling me all the time, I never knew that this business existed and stuff. So you definitely have to get out there and hit the ground rolling and just strategize on how you're going to grow this business, because it's definitely not easy and stuff. There's days where in the beginning where I didn't think I was going to make it, and I was like, man, I'm gonna have to sell this truck. But again, like I said, I was using money that I had got from my other business over the past years to help me float this one. And it finally got to a place to where I was able to break even and start to see some profits and stuff. But I haven't spent any of the money that I've made from this business. I continually reinvested back into the business so that I continually grow in it. So that I can continue to grow it, because it's not a cheap business to run. Now the overhead is low, but you still have a whole lot of costs and stuff. I mean, you got, depending on what type of truck you have. So I have a Chevy 5500. So I use diesel gas for the truck. Then I have diesel gas for my hot water tank. And then I have regular gas for my power washer. Then you have the cost of, depending on where you're getting your water from. What else? Maintenance on the truck. I've learned to do all that stuff by myself, because as time went on, I was like, man, I was spending money on getting stuff done on the truck. And after watching the maintenance get done on it, I was like, I can do this myself. So I saved myself by learning really how to do all the maintenance on my truck. There's still a few things that I don't know how to do, but for the majority of it, I've learned how to do pretty much everything on that truck. And parts are expensive. So I don't know if you've ever seen the back of these trucks. The heads of the trucks on the back, where it cleans the inside of the actual trash cans and stuff. Those heads alone, depending on where you're getting them from, I had one break earlier this year, I think. Yeah. The thing's $3,500 just for that one piece. And I also had my my actual power washing system go out. And long story behind that, but Vanguard didn't want to honor the warranty or whatever. I feel like half these companies don't ever want to honor warranty when something happens. They always try to come up with some BS to the reason why they don't want to pay out. Anyway, they didn't pay out. I had to end up buying a brand new power washing system, which cost me $5,200. So I was, definitely have some money on the side when you're working this business and stuff, because it's definitely not one that you want to get in and not have money. And just anyway. But so 2 years in, I created my own ebook, which I have a second version coming out. The first version did really well and stuff. I sold a lot of those to people. And so if you're ever interested in getting into this business, you can email me at info@getcanitized.com. That's info@getcanitize is CANITIZED.com. And just shoot me a message, man. And if you're interested in that ebook, I can shoot that out to you all. The first version of it was about 75 pages long, but it's all of my experiences and everything that I've been through and how to actually get this business started and stuff. So it's no BS, there's no fluff in there. It's literally how to get up and running from the beginning up into getting your first client and stuff. So as I've grown in this business, I decided to update it and put even more information on that. So that second version is coming out soon. But that's pretty much how I got into this business, for you all that are always asking, how did I get started? So that's how I got started. And that's pretty much it. So I am going to be posting more videos about just the day in the life of just how this business runs and stuff. Because I've had one guy come down from Denver, Colorado to do a ride along with me, just because he wanted to see what it was and how this business actually works. And I would if depending on what state you're in, if you have somebody local and you're looking to maybe get into this business or whatever, reach out to them. I'm not saying that they're going to let you ride along with them, especially if they think you're probably going to move into their territory. But it's definitely good to learn as much about this industry before you go make that big investment. Because the last thing you want to do is spend a lot of money and then don't make it and then have to worry about trying to get it sold. And, so yeah, that's about it and stuff. So like I said, if you got any questions, you can email me. And yeah, that's about it. Anyway, I'll holler at you guys later. Bye.